Good morning, students. I am a geography teacher. So today we are going to discuss another chapter, that is the mineral waste industry. Okay, mineral waste industry, and first we have to discuss the iron and steel industry. Okay, so here we have to know the iron and steel industry is one of the key elements of the heavy industry. So previous video we already discussed the light industry and heavy industry. So iron and steel industry come under heavy industry. Okay, heavy industry. In heavy industry, perhaps you know that you can say large capital, land, labor, input and output both will be large. Okay, so all these things will be large. Then another thing you can say the backbone. So iron and steel industry, it is considered the backbone. Okay, backbone of industry. Okay, backbone. Perhaps you know backbone of industrial economy. Backbone means on the basis of this industry, all type of industry such as you can see the automobiles, such as locomotives, rail tracks, shipbuildings, machines and tools, and manufactured defense equipments etc. depend on the iron and steel industry. So sometimes the question come, why iron and steel industry considered backbone of all industry? Okay, so this thing we have to mention, this thing we have to read out over here. Okay, so why it is called, it is an importance such as you consider that depends, means without iron and steel industry we cannot found any kind of industry, such as you can say the automobile industry not possible without iron and steel industry, locomotives, then come to the rail tracks, shipbuilding, then come to machines, tools and manufacturing of the defense equipments depends on the all depends on the iron and steel industry. And this is considered as one of the, you can say the mineral based. Okay, why it is called mineral based? Because for this industry we all use the minerals only. Okay, minerals in the sense of you can say the iron, manganese. Okay, all type of minerals are used. So iron and steel industry, as discussed, that the considered as a backbone of the all industry. Okay, but you can, if you want to discuss another way, that the what are the difference, or you can say the difference between integrated plant. Okay, integrated plant, and you can see the mini steel plant. Mini okay, mini steel plant. So there we have to some difference. The an integrated, first thing we have to know what is integrated. Okay, integrated plant, what we can consider as the, what we can call as an integrated plant. An integrated steel plant is which, okay, in which we can do our, you can say the all type of, you can say that is a, just 1 minute, hold on. Okay, we are, you can say the, we are able to integrated steel plant is one where all three process of the melting of irons, okay, iron ores in the blast furnace, steel making followed by the shape of the metal by rolling carried out the in a under one complex. See, only one complex, one large industry will be there from the collection of the, you can say the burning or the blast of the furnace or the melting of the iron ores start the process, and it will end with the rolling of the iron or the metal. So these are all done in a one complex. Okay, in a one complex. So that time it is considered as a integrated steel plant. Okay. Then if we want to discuss this, the mini steel plant are decentralized the secondary units. What the happen in the mini mini steel plant? So, one sector that are used for the, you can say the only for the melting, another you can say the for the shaping, another sector for the rolling. So, these are different sector will be there. So, that is why the difference they use the scrap iron and sponge iron which are easily available. So, in the mini iron they use the scrap scrap iron and sponge iron, okay, sponge iron. So, these are the their use, okay. They produce alloy steel, mild steel and stainless steel. So, they always prefer the steel. Steel means the alloy mean mixture of alloy steel, okay. Then come to mild steel, okay. Then come to stainless steel, okay. So, this can be happen. Then they also produce the liquid steel, okay. So, mini steel they also produce the liquid steel, okay. So, this can be done by the small or mini scale. Then come to another thing, the another point, most mini steel plant are located areas away from the integrated plant. So, these are always far away from the integrated plant area, okay. There are 173 in India, there are 173, okay, mini steel in the country, okay. So, in our country there are, so this thing we have to understand. If you want to, so mini steel plant and the iron steel plant there is a vast difference. So, this difference we have to understand. Second thing, if you want to discuss that the what are the advantage and disadvantage, okay. Advantage, what are the advantages of mini steel plant, okay. Mini steel plant, what are the advantage? First advantage they are telling, they are use scrap iron which is easily available the country and comparatively cheap, okay. Means they collect some scrap iron from the different type of the integrated steel plant and they make a shape of that. They do not use the heavy capital investment. So, first thing what they are doing, the easily available all the country means the scrap iron they use SCRAP, scrap iron, okay. And another thing what they can do, second thing they can do, they never use or the heavy, okay, heavy capital, for this, heavy capital they never use, okay. Heavy capital never use, do not use heavy capital, okay. Number 3, perhaps you know, they do not cause pollution. So, they never create the any cause of, do not cause pollution, okay. Then another thing you can say, they also they cannot sit, they can be set up in any convenient place, means in the case of the integrated steel plant that must be set up near the raw material area, but in this case in the case of mini steel plant they can set the anywhere, it may be in the market area or in the raw material area, okay, raw material area. So, this thing we have to understand. Then some disadvantage, if we discuss disadvantage of the integrated of the mini steel plant. What are the disadvantages? First disadvantage they are telling, actually as per your book, that is the, perhaps you know, that is the only the disadvantage the mini steel plants, the that is the totally depend on the electronic power, okay. Electronic power, electronic power. Number 2, secondly you can say they can do the secondly consume more proper power per unit weight. Okay, power consume. Okay, power means for doing this, for shaping, okay, for making sheet. So power, you can say the power weight of the steel or the unit weight of the steel produced by integrated plants. Okay, so power consume. Okay. Number 3, some of the mini steel plants are located only some areas, that is the Kanpur. Okay, Kanpur means some places of the India, Jaipur. So Jaipur, then come to the Pune. Okay, then come to the Hyderabad. Okay, means some Ranchi, then come to Delhi. So there you can find this type of industry only. Rest of the India, some of the cities these are located, this industrial located. Rest of them there is no location, or you cannot find any type of industry over there. Okay. So this much for today. Only you have to memorize up to this. Next day we will discuss over large integrated steel plant in India, that Tata Iron and Steel Company, Vilai steel plants, Rourkela steel plants, okay, and Visakhapatnam steel plant. Okay. So this much for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you for watching this video.